Global Times, 25 September 2022, a look at the giant hydroelectric plant in China along the Lancang River. Water flow is being stolen and manipulated in China. In China's quest to become a worldwide power before 2060, hydropower plants have grown significantly as a defensive measure. China, one of the countries with the lowest water availability, has been constructing dams to reduce water flows downstream. The Nuozhadu hydropower plant not only provides the majority of the nation's clean energy needs but also assumes responsibility for assisting Mekong River downstream nations in relieving their droughts and avoiding floods in those nations. The largest hydroelectric station in the Lancang River basin, located on the upper reaches of the Mekong River, which connects 6 nations, has been implemented. It is called Nuozhadu. Chinese and foreign journalists are part of a media tour group led by the Lancang-Mekong Water Resources Cooperation Center and Chongjiang Water Resources Commission of the Ministry of Water Resources. The station generates 23.91 billion kilowatt-hours annually, equivalent to the energy consumption of 9.56 million tons of coal and prevents 18.77 tons of carbon emissions annually, according to the Global Times during a tour. One of the central Cascade power plants, Nuozhadu Hydropower Station, is upstream of the Lancang River. They produce 930 billion kilowatt-hours of electricity alongside 9 other stations, saving 330 million tons of coal. The station also sets global records regarding discharge power, flow rate, and digital dam monitoring. According to Western media, the Mekong River's upstream stations are to blame for the worsening of droughts in countries downstream. According to research done by Long Di, a professor at the Tsinghua University Department of Hydraulic Engineering, the Cascade power stations situated upstream of the Lancang River not only not make the drought in the country's downstream worse, but they increase the volume of runoff of the Mekong's branches during the dry season. Hydropower plants upstream reduced their water storage and electric energy output at the expense of significant economic gain to boost water supplies for countries downriver and aid them in battling the drought. China, however, refused to give the 5 Southeast Asian nations that are downstream access to this river's hydrological data year-round. The entire water supply of 12.6 million tons, which China kindly released after holding most of the water for itself, significantly lessened the drought in those countries at the time. The nations are furious with China after finding that Beijing has manipulated the Mekong River's flow for its financial gain at the expense of the countries downstream.